When we think of deadly animals that pose a risk to human lives, our imagination is limited to animals like lions, tigers, and snakes. While these are dangerous creatures, there are several others that can easily kill human beings. This video is aimed at listing some of the most dangerous animals that attack human beings and even cause deaths. And I can guarantee that you can never dream of finding some of the creatures in our list. So let's get started. Lions. Lions are apex predators and are often called the king of the jungle. Though they target animals like gazelles, zebras, wildebeests, and impalas, and often steal from other predators, they will not mind targeting humans too, given a chance. Due to their shrinking habitats, lion and human conflict are quite common now. It is estimated that lions kill around 250 human beings every year. Whether it's a lone lion or a pride, these big cats pose a huge threat to people. Very few people have faced a lion attack and lived to tell the tale. With immensely powerful jaws, lions can deliver a bite force of 650 psi. This is strong enough to kill human beings within minutes. Those sharp claws of the big cat can rip human flesh with just one strike. African Cape Buffalo. This should not be a surprise at all. The Cape Buffaloes are regarded as some of the deadliest animals in Africa, and the reason is simple. These hot-headed, unpredictable, and violent buffaloes kill an estimated 200 humans every year. With those huge horns and a heavy body that can reach up to a ton, the buffaloes can instantly knock a person dead and toss him in the air. And if that wasn't enough, the Cape Buffalo usually attack lone or injured people. They may simply stalk humans and then trample or gore them to death. Therefore, while facing a huge herd of Cape Buffaloes, it's best to move away from their path if you want to avoid getting attacked by them. Elephant. For thousands of years, humans have tamed elephants for wars, circuses, and even religious purposes. In the present scenario, due to their shrinking habitats, elephants often encroach on farmlands, and this has led to serious conflicts with humans. On average, elephants kill 500 humans per year. Given their size and strength, elephants can easily kill people if they want to. The most common way of attacking is trampling, but they may also use their tusks to stab a person. If you think that domestic elephants are somewhat less deadly, think again. There have been some instances of domestic temple elephants going rogue and killing their mahout in a fit of rage. Similarly, circus jumbos have lost their cool and have trampled scores of people to death in a matter of a few minutes. In the context of wild elephants, the males become extremely unpredictable and downright dangerous during their must phase. The females usually lose their cool when they sense some form of danger to their calves and may assault any attacker irrespective of whether it is a human, a lion, a rhino, or a vicious crocodile. Hippopotamus. Well, this should not be a surprise for anyone. The hippos are some of the most dangerous animals in Africa. On average, they kill around 500 people every year. With their huge bite force, short temper, and massive size, an unarmed man stands no chance against this beast. Because of their territorial nature, hippos simply do not tolerate any intruder. Whether lions, rhinos, buffaloes, or for that matter humans, the hippos may soon resort to violence. Even in the rivers, hippos have targeted and killed many boatmen. It has also attacked many tourist vehicles without any provocation. There are two ways hippos attack. One is just biting and killing instantly, which they do in the waters. And the other method is by running swiftly and then knocking and trampling the intruder down on land. Imagine being trampled by an 1,800-kilo angry hippo. Crocodile. Crocodiles are feared by humans for ages, and obviously the reasons are serious. Every year, it is estimated that crocs kill around 1,000 people. Let us look at some of the facts about an average crocodile. Crocodiles are amphibian reptiles, weighing close to 2,000 pounds, and have a bite force exceeding 3,000 psi. This essentially means that once an adult croc grabs a human with its jaws, then there's very little left for the person to do to escape from the situation. Out of all croc species, the Nile crocodiles especially are more dangerous because they regularly prey on humans. There is a legend in the nearby areas of the Nile River that ancient Egyptians carried tokens of crocodiles for protection. Even on land, they can be dangerous and shockingly agile. However, if one compares their attacks on land and water, then they are far scarier in water. Tapeworm. Have you seen those wiggly white worms? Here's another animal that you will not normally regard as deadly, but facts say otherwise. Tapeworms kill around 2,000 humans every year. The scariest thing about tapeworms is that you will not realize these insects are intruding in your body immediately. They usually make their way via eggs, through the food you eat or the water you drink. Watch out for contaminated water and uncooked or undercooked meat, as they are the main source of tapeworms. Excessive exposure to poultry animals and livestock too can result in tapeworms inside your body. Areas having poor sanitary conditions can lead to a spike in such infections. Tapeworms can cause many diseases, some of which can be fatal if not treated on time. Digestive blockage, nervous system impairment, organ failure or disruption, and brain malfunctions are some of the most dangerous outcomes of tapeworm infection. Askaris roundworm. If you thought only tapeworms are a threat to people, think again. There are plenty of other tiny creatures that are just as or deadlier than tapeworms. For instance, meet the Askaris roundworms. These roundworms are deadly parasites that can damage your intestines and even cause death if left untreated. So, in case you do not maintain proper hygiene and eat contaminated food and drink, then it's possible that these roundworms can invite serious trouble for your health. What's scary about these roundworms is the fact that they cause a disease called Askaris. It usually has symptoms of fever, swelling, and abdominal pain. Almost 2,500 people die every year because of this disease. Scorpion. Yes, true to their reputation, scorpions are indeed very deadly to humans. It is estimated that they are responsible for around 2,600 human deaths every year. The scorpions are venomous stingers and do not mind striking loads of venom for both defensive and offensive purposes. These arachnids use their venom primarily against their prey to easily paralyze them. What makes them very difficult to detect is that they often hide beneath the sand. Sometimes, scorpions may just hide in people's shoes. So what happens when scorpions sting? Well, attacks from around 30 scorpion species can be fatal for humans. Their venom may cause intense pain, numbness, warmth, and swelling. Out of all scorpion species, the most lethal one is the Indian red scorpion, followed by death stalkers, Arabian fat-tailed, yellow fat-tailed, black spitting, and American striped bark scorpions. Their venom contains multiple toxins that can damage the nervous system, heart, kidneys, and blood, just like snake venom. Tsetse fly. We all know how annoying flies are. However, most of us do not regard flies as truly dangerous creatures. But there is one exceptional fly that is responsible for killing 10,000 people every year and causing enormous harm to human livelihood. This dreadful tsetse fly usually inhabits Africa, mostly around damp areas along the banks of lakes and rivers. Besides their dangerous track record and habits, the true reason to be scared of them is because they do not look much different from ordinary houseflies. They are also bloodsuckers, and their bite causes sleeping sickness. In those remote areas of Africa, medical facilities are not adequate, so treating these diseases pose difficulties. If you thought that they are just deadly to humans, then you are surely underestimating their viciousness. It inflicts great harm to the agricultural economy by biting horses, cattle, and pigs. These flies then reduce the growth rate, milk productivity, and the overall strength of farm animals. Assassin bug. Well, we all are somewhat scared of bugs, right? But then most bugs do not kill humans. However, this one is no ordinary bug. It is called the assassin bug, and as the name suggests, they are indeed killers. Also called kissing bugs, they are responsible for killing 12,000 to 15,000 people every year. This bug passes a parasitic infection called Chagas after biting people's faces. It may sound like a horror story, but unfortunately, this is a harsh reality for many people living in Central and South America who die because of this bug. Chagas disease can lead to long-term intestinal and heart conditions, which often result in death. To make things even scarier for humans, assassin bugs are not just found in deep forests, but also thrive in gardens, ornamental trees, shrubs, field crops, and wild flowers. Assassin bugs are difficult to identify because each one looks different from another of its kind. Some are brown, some are blackish and gray, while some species can even be bright green and red and have dark markings. Dogs. Dogs are our favorite pets, and millions of homes across the world have dog members in the family. But what happens when man's best friend turns into their worst enemy? Well, as per reports, there are 10,000 dog bites annually in the US alone that results in people seeking hospital care. And if you look at the global statistics, things look just as grim. Around 25,000 people go to their grave due to dog attacks every single year. Some dog species are more to blame for these deaths than others. You should be wary of adopting pit bulls, Rottweilers, and German Shepherds, as these are the ones mostly responsible for killing human beings. Snakes. You can't have a list of the animals deadliest to human beings without talking about snakes. While there are several varieties of snakes, the most dangerous are the ones that are venomous. The truly deadly ones, such as the king cobra, inland taipon, puff adders, and more, deliver such a potent venom through every bite that it can kill not one, but several human beings with the amount of poison released. Many of these snakes adopt camouflage techniques, making it difficult for people to spot them. People are mostly bitten while they are working on open agricultural fields or while walking in the dark. An estimate puts human deaths from snakebite around the 50,000 per year mark. According to the World Health Organization, around 81,000 to 138,000 people die each year because of snake bites, and the numbers are around 3 times as many when it comes to amputations and other permanent disabilities caused by snake bites. So, if you are in an area known for snake infestations, watch your step. Freshwater snail. This is shocking, isn't it? Yes, when we think of snails, we think of slow-moving, harmless creatures. But just look at the deadly record of these freshwater snails. According to many reports, they kill 100,000 to 200,000 people per year, which is far more than most other deadly creatures. So are these snails venomous? Not really. Well then, what makes them so deadly? It is the fact that they are hosts to fatal parasites and parasitic worms, such as the flukes. These flukes are parasites of mollusks like snails and vertebrates. Sounds scary, right? Well, there is another deadly fact about freshwater snails. Once you get infected with the parasites they carry, it causes a disease called schistosomiasis, or snail fever. Most humans on the verge of dying from this disease suffer from unbearable abdominal pain and may even have blood in the urine. So better watch out for these snails because they may prove deadlier than lions and crocodiles. Mosquito. As we've seen in this list, when it comes to causing human deaths, size simply does not matter. If you need more proof, look no further than the mosquitoes. They are the ultimate examples of deadly animals being small yet having a great impact. Let us come straight to statistics. These mosquitoes are responsible for killing 725,000 to 1 million people every year. Unlike most other deadly animals, mosquitoes are not venomous, nor have the physical power to kill humans. But what makes them deadly is that they are disease carriers, or vectors. So when they feed on human and animal blood, they unknowingly transmit infectious pathogens. The pathogens can be bacteria, viruses, and parasites. If these were not enough, mosquito bites may lead to several diseases such as Zika, dengue, malaria, West Nile, yellow fever, chikungunya, encephalitis, etc. Malaria is the most common disease that leads to nearly 500,000 fatalities every year. Zika is another deadly disease that is specifically harmful to newborn infants and pregnant women. Except in extremely cold regions in the world, these mosquitoes are found almost everywhere, so human beings need to take precautions to avoid bites. Tell us, how many of these animals were you able to predict? We could have never thought that snails are one of the deadliest creatures to human beings. How nature truly surprises us at every turn. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family. In case you're interested in similar videos, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon and turn on all the notifications for regular updates. Have a great day, and we hope to see you soon in another exciting video.